film a lot, but I'm just curious. Did you guys work remotely for the most part?
Yeah, we were remote the whole time.
The whole time. Okay.
And like 4 of our team members are in New York, and
you were in New York at the time.
Yeah, two here, 4 to 5 in New York. Yeah, so we were bi-coastal.
Okay. And did you edit on Avid?
Oh yeah.
Thank goodness. This is for any of you guys. Like, how did you deal with working with such dark, intense content?
Still dealing with it.
I mean, it's really hard. I mean, it's not the first dark and kind of fucked up show that I've worked on. So I've had a lot of experience with that stuff, and I think it helps. This is weird, but it helps that you're viewing it through a screen. It feels like, I mean, they kind of feel like characters at times, but then you have to remember, like, oh no, this is a real person, and they're telling you about the worst thing that ever happened to them. It's hard. I came off of something that was dark, and my next thing is dark, and it's tough. That was a bad answer, sorry.
No.
How do you deal with it?
How do I deal with it?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like there was a moment working on the first episode where basically there's a woman, Joy Dickerson Neal. She returns in the last episode. You saw her at the end of the episode, but she first appears in the series. In the first episode, she was cast in a music video for an Uptown Records single that Sean was a part of. He was still doing A&R, and without sort of like getting into all the details of her story, she had never shared that story before, and Alex, the director, established a relationship with her, a trust with her, where she felt comfortable. It was not easy. At a certain point, I think of course, it's a difficult story to hear, but to me, that's like nothing compared to what it means to tell the story, right? And so, on some level, I feel like I don't know, like it's not. I don't want to say it isn't difficult, but I do feel like you have a certain responsibility when you're dealing with someone revealing their trauma for the first time. And when you have like a supportive team and you have a director like Alex, I don't know. I think that's part of why we do this work. It's like if something was dark and difficult, and we said, no, I don't want to deal with that. Like, that's, to me, one of the reasons documentaries are so important. So I guess on some level, that's to the question of how do I deal with it. It's in some ways I feel like it's the job. In some ways, it's one of the things I find most meaningful about the